Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the first episode of the Daily Buzz here on LHSN. I am your host, Joe Hutzler. Happy to have you along. Let's get started with our first game of the night, our first highlight with men's soccer taking on CNU. It was a great night at Schellenberger Field, a big night as a great turnout also on the other side. It was code red, and a lot of students turned out to see this one. They got a treat, that's for sure. As expected, this game was very chippy. Colin Cashmere gets tripped up and takes a ride on the slip and slide. Later in the game, Zach Douglas for CNU going to draw the yellow card, the first of the game. The official looks like my dad during those teenage years. You can't because I said so. Enough. Go to your room. Now to the scoring of the game. After a substitution that brought Adam Reynolds, Ben Grossfuss, and John Mackey into the contest, Reynolds sends it ahead for Grossfuss, and the senior picks up his fourth goal of the season with 9:51 to go. Zach Padini says, man, I'm going home. The man himself, Coach Yeager, not worried about a thing as he stands high on the bench and strokes the chin in thought. Just a few minutes later, Andrew Gogolin, a great chance for CNU with a pop shot over the head of Dylan McLaurin, who came out to play the ball, got burned on that chance. 1-1, CNU will tie it, and that is our score as we head to the break, each team hoping to gain some momentum in the second half. Lynchburg, the more dominant team in the second half overall, more shots than CNU. A great chance here for Cashmere, but he couldn't keep his footing as he goes down. And then with less than 4 minutes to go in the match, Mr. Zach Thomas gets involved on the near side of the field. Take it away.
Thomas plays along the near sideline. Great move by Thomas. Thomas has some room to run. Thomas inside the box. Thomas shoots. Scores! Zach Thomas!
I don't know who that guy was, but he was pretty excited. Zach Thomas more excited as he not only scored the game-winning goal, but it was also his first goal as a Hornet. Couldn't come at a better time. The Hive has spoken, and Lynchburg upsets number 9 CNU 2-1. Ben Grossfuss's goal, his team leading fourth in that contest. Meanwhile, in Turner Gymnasium, volleyball was taking on a 10-1 Mary Washington team. In the first set, Lynchburg hung tough early. Freshman Disa Hogsdahl with the kill to tie it. She would finish with 5 on the evening. Jen Garrett, the lone senior on the team, gets in on the action with another kill. As Lynchburg extends their lead with 20 on the night, Jen Garrett over 200 in her senior season. 1 point lead with set point on the line. The Eagles of Mary Washington with the block, and Lynchburg takes the first set 25-23 as it goes out of play. Fast forward to the third set. We're tied at 1 after UMW took care of Lynchburg in the second set. Lauren Stanford picks up the set-winning ace. Her and I will talk about that today on the Weekly Sting. Be sure to check it out tonight at 6 p.m. at lynchburgsports.com. This will go to a fifth and final set with Lynchburg looking for the comeback, but falling in the end. A great performance overall by Lynchburg. No reason to be upset with the result. They'll be in action on the road this Friday night at Emory and Henry.
Women's soccer took their talents to Gettysburg yesterday and left with another victory, their 5th straight. Goals from Kelly Smith and Caitlin Mertens increased their total score over those 5 opponents, 22-0.
On Saturday afternoon, we've got field hockey on the road at Virginia Wesleyan in an ODAC contest. Then here at home, both soccer teams gracing Schellenberger Field. Women's soccer at 1 against the Yellow Jackets, and the men will take on the Tigers of Hampden-Sydney at 7. Both of those games can be seen, of course, live on LHSN. A 12:45 pregame for the first and a 6:45 pregame for the second. That's going to do it for the Daily Buzz today. Check us out tomorrow, same time, same place. Remember, it's a great day to be a Hornet.